What's up everybody, this is John and today we will be discussing about CSS Blend Modes. Okay, so let's begin. Today we will be talking more about CSS Blend Modes. But before that, kailangan muna natin maintindihan ano ba yung blend modes. So basically, blend modes or mixing modes is technique in digital image editing or computer graphics wherein you artistically blend two different layers. So we have an image layer, which is right here on top of a color fill, which is right here. So the upper left corner of the layers panel, you can see a drop down where it says normal. That is the options for blend modes. Default is normal, so we can either choose darken or multiply. So basically what it tries to do is it blends the top layer or the image on top with the ones in the bottom, right? So I think I like lighten or screen or overlay. For this example, we will use multiply. Dati ang technique dito is pag i-save mo to is slice mo tong mismong picture na to, right? Let's create a group. Okay, then let's try to export this as is. So currently, this is the old way of doing things. You export the process image from Photoshop and upload it on the website that you're trying to create. But what if I tell you that there is a much easier way to do this using CSS? Okay, so let's try it out. So now we're here at CodePen. So I started creating a basic HTML element. So we have a div that has a class of container, has this h1 CSS blend mode, and another div that is called the banner. Now, blend modes works for now. Blend mode works for background. So we will try to create background for the banner. So we have banner, then background image, URL, splash. So let's make it 1 to 300 pixels there. Then let's create background color. There. But of course, hindi nyo siya makikita kasi wala tayong sinet na height sa width ng banner. So, of course, lagyan natin siya ng height to be, let's say, 300 pixels. And the width would be 100%. There we go. So, what we created is we created a background for this div. So we set the height for 300 pixels and the width for 100% of the container. Then we set a background image, which is this one, and then a background color, which is the blue that we have kanina. Wait, let's set the background size to cover, and then now this is where the magic happens. When we set the background blend mode, we're specifically choosing between the blend modes that is currently available in Photoshop. So basically, go back to Photoshop, we have these in our roster. But basically, we have the normal, which resets everything. We have the darken, the multiply, and the color burn, we have the lighten the screen and the color dodge, and we have the overlay, soft light and hard light, and difference, and I think we do have exclusion and subtract. So let's go back here. So since ang blend mode na pinili natin para dito sa picture na to is multiply, we will try to set the blend modes here to multiply. Ta-da! It doesn't look really good, but you see how things works. So let's try another. Let's try screen. Ta-da! Or let's set another. Let's try lighten. See, you can create different sets of blending modes for the background, since these are the blend modes basically is blending of two layers. So now what we have here are two layers of background. First is the image layer, and the second is the background color. So if we don't specify any of this two, hindi siya gagana. It would not work. Right now it only works with the background. That's why it's called the background blend modes. But it has tons of, say, applications. At least every time, right? So every time na you need that kind of effect, you don't need to mess up with editing the image itself. You can use any image and blend it with any colors that you want. You can even work with CSS gradients if you want to. You can use background image, then linear gradients as the background color, and it would work just fine. So yeah, have fun, explore things out, whatever you desire. Try to see what would work for your design per se. And yeah, I will see you on the next video. Thanks and goodbye.